Children given up by their parents who can't afford to get them mental health treatment. It's a problem that our I-Team investigator Katie Lagrone first revealed last month.
And now more and more parents around the country are sharing their stories of desperation, while a U.S. Congressperson is demanding action to get these children the help they need.
It wasn't something like I just woke up and I didn't want to be a parent anymore.
They are frustrated Florida parents.
The only way I can get him the help he needs is to give him up.
So desperate to get their child mental health treatment.
When you run out of options, it's hard to know what to do.
They're facing the gut-wrenching decision to give up custody for care.
Are you a bad parent?
I tried everything possible.
They're not alone.
What's happening in Florida is happening in West Virginia as well.
I live in Tennessee and I saw your article and I've gone through the same things here.
Following our recent investigation exposing how Florida's mental health system is pushing some parents to give up custody just to get their child the expensive mental health services they need, this mom, who we're not identifying by name to protect her teenage daughter, responded.
She's seen so many different doctors and been in so many different facilities, and each time it's a different diagnosis.
Getting help, mom says, is a constant battle.
I take her to one place and they see her, and then after a period of time they say, okay, she's fine, and we're closing her case.
It got unbearable.
This mom, who would only speak with us if we didn't identify her to protect the child, says 12 years after adopting her daughter out of the system as a toddler, she recently went through with giving her back.
When you're going through a crisis like this and you're fearful of your own life, and when you're being told that it's probably going to be 2 more months before your child gets into one of these programs, there's just no hope when it gets to that point.
And no mercy for parents caught in the middle.
I felt like I was having to defend myself at all times.
Florida prohibits parents from giving up custody of a child in order to get them free mental health treatment. So according to the state, these parents abandoned their kids.
Unfortunately, at this time, that's the way it is.
Tabitha Lambert of Hillsborough County's Guardian Ad Litem program, which advocates for foster children, says she's seen this play out in the courts.
I wish there was another way. I really do. I can't even imagine as a parent having to come to the conclusion that they have to, relinquish their child, and then they're being charged with abandonment.
It's very sad.
U.S. Congressman Gus Bilirakis is calling for federal action. Federal law requires insurance companies to pay for mental health care just as they would medical care. But there's no one to enforce that law. Bilirakis is filing a bill to change that.
The way we're going to enforce this is to penalize these companies and hold them accountable. This should have happened a long time ago.
That day was just a nightmare.
Time ran out for this mom. Will it run out for others?
I can't change what happened to me, but if I can change what happens to somebody else in the future and change the way that these things are handled with these children that have severe mental health issues, that would be, my hope here in sharing.
A spokesperson for the healthcare industry's largest insurance association told us the fix is not in penalizing providers. Instead, she says it's fixing the bigger barriers to treatment, including finding more mental health professionals. To read more, head to our website. Katie Lagrone, WPTV News Channel 5.